Battlefield Talks, and more. Let's go live, baby. Let's do this.
Wake up, it's a brand new day. Crazy Lou's here, got something to say. Good morning, gamers, rise and shine. It's time to play, let's have a good time. Morning, gaming community. With Crazy Lou, it's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free. In the world of games, we're just meant to be. Grab coming, I need a scene. Crazy Lou is ready, it's a gaming scene. Fernie's trading people, worders gain. All recent gaming, go race and a top mean. Good morning, Dominic Louis. It's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free.
Initiating launch sequence.
Let's begin. Good morning, everybody. Also, afternoon and evening, the crazy one. Wishing you a beautiful and an awesome Monday. What's up, everyone? How's everyone doing today? Let's go down the list, man. I already see 7 people are here. Nice, sweet, awesome. I love seeing you guys here. Just chilling, waiting for me. Sorry, I'm a bit late, but hey, I had to get a couple things done. I had to get a couple things done, like get my coffee. I needed my coffee today. It was a long, long night last night, but everything's good. Everything's good. So let's go down the list. We got Talos, the man with the ray, the beautiful, the gorgeous, the awesome Sappho. How you doing, Sappho? What's up? So Sappho asks, I'm starting to see a lot of talk about Xbox getting PS games. Do you think it's true? 100%. I'll be honest with you, I am 100% in. Why am I 100% in? Because we're seeing it. We're seeing it with Helldivers. We saw it with the Death Stranding, but Death Stranding one was kind of a little bit kind of like a little bit controversial, and it's because it was a way that these PlayStation guys shot themselves in the foot right after Death Stranding 2 came out, because they were saying that Kojima did it, but then after Death Stranding 2 came out, they were saying, no, this is a PlayStation game, 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 you know. And we were like, no, it's not. You guys said it was a Kojima game. They did some digging and found out that, Death Stranding actually belongs to PlayStation in the United States and other places around the world. So yeah, kind of funny situation there. But Safo, yes, I'm seeing that they're gonna start putting their games there. I mean, seriously, they're gonna start doing it. Why not? Why not? I mean, it's gonna make them money. And right now, everybody's looking to make money. That's what they're looking for. And that is something that, how can I explain? I talk a lot about it in the morning, right? I talk to you guys a lot about it in the morning, kind of like the business side of things. But I talk like the small things about the business, right? About the industry, right? About how the business works and kind of, just a little bit so people can kind of understand it, you know. But at the end of the day, though, right? At the end of the day, though, right? For what we're seeing that's happening this generation, we're seeing that a lot of studios have been closing down. We're seeing a lot of things happening. Video games are not being bought as much because we see again every single month what are the most played games and everything. So these guys have to put their games elsewhere in order to get that money. So yeah, that's what's going on. That's what's going on. BP Money B, what's up? Good morning. How you doing? How you doing, man? Farke with the cool thumbnail that he made me. What's up, Farke, man? Good morning to you, sir. How are you doing, man? Hope everything is good. And thank you for that thumbnail, like always, man. Always a blast, always fun, man, with those thumbnails. I just hope we don't get, some people jumping in here being all mad. Probably we will. And if we do, it's going to be interesting just to see them be all mad around because of everything that's happening out there, right? So, chat, let's start off with the good and the positive news, which is Battlefield 6, right? And then we'll lead into PlayStation's lawsuit, because that lawsuit is on fire. I'm telling you, it's a lawsuit that's on fire. Because why is it on fire? Wow. I just literally said, nope. No way, we're not accepting this. Let's move on. We are gonna get the cash. I was like, oh shit. I mean, literally, when I saw this, I said, oh shit, especially since they got another lawsuit over there in Europe, over there in Netherlands. I mean, PlayStation has a bunch of lawsuits going around because of the store and the high prices and everything, the monopoly they have from their store. Kind of funny how people were saying that Xbox will become a monopoly, but yet Sony is an actual monopoly. Huh. Kind of funny with that. So let's jump into the news of haha, the Battlefield. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, let's get into it. Yoo-hoo! Let's bring this over here. Copy paste, so we can get started talking about this. Yes. All right. Copy pate. How we say here in Dominican as a joke. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's a bad joke. Sorry about that. But yeah. Hold on. One more second, chat. Let me go into the XBI podcast just to on Twitch because I keep forgetting to go on Twitch and leave it open just in case people come in and say hi. I keep forgetting that. But all right, here it is. Okay, Twitch is out. Put it right here. And let's put this one on over here. Oh man, Xbox. Oh man, Far Q. Thank you for that, brother, man. He sent one Xbox podcast gift membership. And Becca got it. Good morning, Becca. How you doing, girl? What's up? How are you doing? How was your day out there, cooking some barbecue and all that stuff? So, question: with intergalactic horror reception, if it comes to Xbox, would you get it? Well, Safo, here's the thing, though, right? Here's the thing, though, Safo. I have to see the gameplay. That's something I have to see. Now, if I see like intergalactic is cool, gory, a lot of hacking and slashing. The hacking and slashing is fun because it feels like it's gonna be like a hack and slash game, and I feel like it looks fun and everything. Hell yeah, why the heck not? Why the heck not? The thing is, a lot of people out there who just look at things instead of looking at what's important. I keep saying that the most important thing about a game is the gameplay. If the gameplay ain't fun, now if it's a very, very controversial thing, kind of like if it's a racist thing or something way beyond that, then hell no. Hell no. No, no. Then I wouldn't approve. But I have to see the gameplay, though. I have to see the gameplay. If the gameplay is good and I see this a lot of fun, hell yeah, I'm going for it. Why not? Why not? So David Cohen says, Louis, Skate 4 being online only with no single player is going to be a huge hell. That sucks. Uh, Online games. Shoot. They're good, but why is Skate 4 only going to be online? It's like, after all these years they've been working on that, damn. So Farkay says, hey, look, Rebecca. Yeah, she's been lurking. She's been pretty quiet. I don't know why she's quiet, though. I think she's scared to talk today. Death Leopard says, I'm only interested in a few PlayStation games. What are the games you're interested in, Death Leopard? And what's up, Talos, the man with the braid? So, let's get cooking. All right, let me grab my share screen. It's right here. Let me close this one down just in case so that way it does not appear here. All right, here we go. Perfecto. All right, got it. All right, now time to switch the screen. And here we go, chat. Like I said, we're going to talk a little bit about Battlefield. Exclusive Battlefield 6 review will be July 31st in COD Next style events. Good stuff, huh? Sanchez Martinez Gaming, good morning. How are you doing? Following what has been interesting 24 hours for the Battlefield community, Insider Gaming has learned that Battlefield 6 will have its official reveal on July 31st. Thank God, I want to see more of this. According to sources familiar with the plans of the Battlefield 6 review, content creators and media have been invited to play Battlefield 6 from July 29th to July 31st. I didn't get my invitation. How come nobody invites me to this stuff? I'm about to have a fight here. Man, you know what? I ain't promoting your shit. You all didn't invite. No, I'm just kidding. I would never do that. But oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I haven't been invited, but I would love to try Battlefield 6 though. But Battlefield 6 from July 29th to July 31st. It's understanding the event will somewhat akin to the next COD Next, which isn't at all surprising given how the next game is shaping up to replicate the Call of Duty franchise success. I mean, okay, but why you guys want to copy Call of Duty? Just do your own thing. If you do your own thing really good, you guys will do great. Because I don't know why you want to copy the other one, but okay. The event is set to take place from July 29th for 2 days behind closed doors. Closed doors, okay. Allowing content and the media to get their hands on with the game. Then on July 31st, Battlefield 6 will officially reveal to the world with gameplay, developer interviews, and more. And as for promotional care packs that was leaked yesterday, and I must stress that this was a genuine leak, not an international, not an intentional fake. Content creators will be able to open the package on July 24th, which will reveal the event details. Interestingly, we are not the first people to leak the date of the Battlefield 6 review, which was already leaked weeks ago on Reddit, but not taken seriously at the time. It's currently unclear whether Battlefield 6 free to play game mode will be revealed, but it's expected that we'll learn about the game's release date, beta dates, and more. It's expected that Battlefield 6 will launch on the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC sometime later this year. And chat, again, are you guys looking forward to this? Because it says it right here. Because I got to tell you all something. I am looking forward to Battlefield 6. I mean, I love Battlefield franchise. I've always been a fan. I've always enjoyed it. I've always been, having a blast with it. But the last few Battlefields, because I mean, World War One was pretty cool, right? I mean, I can't say it was really bad, but it was pretty cool. But then, like the last Battlefield 2042, it had its issues at the beginning, and then it got fixed, which was a good thing because at the end of the day, I'm happy it got fixed. But it took them like 2 years to fix this damn thing. 2 freaking years. 2 freaking years to fix this damn thing across all the consoles. So kind of sad they had a horrible launch, but I'm hoping that for this one they have learned the lessons. I'm zooming in on this one. You guys have learned your lesson. Do not launch shit broken. Because if you do, you're going to lose the players. You will. We will go away from it and say, hell no, we ain't buying that shit. Hell no, we ain't playing that shit. Because everybody's going to be watching y'all. Y'all better do a good job with it. Right, chat? I mean, I'm being honest, I can be. So, I really do hope this next Battlefield 6 will be as good as Battlefield 3. One of my favorite battlefields of all time. Yes, sir. Wes Davis says, glad I got this router set up now that with Battlefield coming up. Oh, nice, nice, nice. I saw pictures of it. I was going to ask you, everything working fine? Did you get the power you needed? I hope you can say yes, man. I hope you say, I got the power. Hell yeah. Woohoo. FarQ says, I got no issue with online games, but gives you us the ability to run private servers if the official ones get shut down. Yeah, that would suck if you actually bought this game and oh, we're shutting it down, no private servers. That would suck. There's just a problem with Battlefield. The single player sucks. I hope they make a campaign like COD campaigns have always been creative, and the original Battlefield has struggled with that. DJ Energy says RoboCop is dope. Yes, it is, DJ Energy. I mean, we talked about it so many times how dope RoboCop is. It's one of the top games I recommend this generation for everyone to play. That is RoboCop. And also, if you can get the chance and get it on sale, because it's a really, really old game, but it's really good, Terminator Resistance. I loved it. I loved it. It's from the same guys who made RoboCop. It's really good. Really good. If you can get it on sale, man, go ahead and buy it. I mean, that game, I think that was their first game or something, but it was really good. I really had fun with it, even though it got a bad score, but hell, it's Terminator. And if you're a big Terminator fan, you will enjoy it. What do you mean? Forget that. I waited for GTA 6. BB money. I don't know what you're going to do the day GTA 6 comes out. All I know is probably BB money going to disappear for a couple days, or he's gonna be in here talking about GTA 6. He's gonna talk. I bet you BB Money gonna be out there just posting. Yeah, he got a 10 over here, a 10 over there. He's gonna be putting it everywhere. And BB Money, you don't even have to tell us because we know that the media's gonna give it a 10. That's something that if they give it a bad review, we'll be like, huh? But but then you know what's funny? It's only $3 right now. RoboCop is only $3 to buy. I think no, it's not $3. I don't remember what the price is, but it's real cheap right now. Right now. 4K says that Terminator game was good. I really felt like I was in the future, like how we saw it in the films. But in the good future though, not in the bad future. I think it's for $3. I think I don't know. I think it was there. I think someone came in here and said, "Well, RoboCop is only for $3 now, $4." Yes, sir. Don't forget something happened from the GTA on the 7th. So save up, everybody. Wait, what? Double the price on Xbox, so buy Steam. Yes, double the price on Xbox, so they can go ahead and buy Steam. We need Steam on Xbox, 100%. Yep, go ahead and buy it. Shit, get it over with. After Xbox buys Steam, it's over. No one can argue about Microsoft anymore and call Xbox bad. Yes, go Xbox, go buy them. I don't want Xbox to get shit right now. I want Xbox to relax. I want Xbox, to build stuff. Because I saw some conversations out there about Xbox, looking to purchase some more things. Nah, y'all chill out. Y'all go ahead, build what you guys have, and seriously focus on what you guys have. Because seriously, that's what y'all got to do. What's what I need to buy Steam games? You don't need to, but if you want to, it's there. I mean, Steam is actually a good store to buy games. I bought some games on Steam. It's actually a pretty good store. Pretty good store. Yesterday, I watched the first RoboCop movie. So good. I think one and two are good because the second one is pretty cool because he faces Kane. Kane is a pretty cool bad guy. But the third one, though, no, no, no. Don't watch the third one. I'm sorry. It's the third one. Oh God. The third one, I'll give you all spoilers real quick. I mean, I bet y'all saw it. Lewis dies. I mean, why the hell should Lewis die? That's something I did not understand from the third movie. I said, why did y'all have to kill Lewis? Hmm. David Cohen says, no, there's no excuse for why EA makes shitty campaigns. And I know they aren't the focus, but I would want to create a Battlefield campaign like COD Modern Warfare games, how they managed to be creative. Well, I'll be honest with you. What was the last campaign? Battlefield 3 had a really very good campaign. They had a very good campaign. And remember, David Cohen, when they actually sat down and worked on Medal of Honor, because remember, Medal of Honor was theirs. Their Medal of Honor campaigns were on the dot. I don't know if you remember in the PS2 era, there was a Medal of Honor that came by that literally starts you off on the beach like it happened in what's that movie called? Saving Private Ryan? Yeah. Um it literally starts you there. And that campaign was phenomenal. That was one of the games I really loved. And after that, every time I saw Medal of Honor, I was buying it because I just loved that campaign. Bad Company was good too. The campaign of Bad Company was good. So what they need to do is, what David Cohen is saying is, go back to what y'all did 20 years ago instead of the newer campaigns that you guys are doing that are pretty like confusing. What are you trying to say though? I get you, David. I get you 100%. 100%. Because hey, y'all left Medal of Honor behind, which they were really good with the campaigns. Why don't y'all add those campaigns to Battlefield and make them interesting? I get you, David. I get you 100%. I get you, man. I get you. I get you, man. 100%. So, time to move up to the news. To the spicy news. The one that's going to make a lot of people mad because I got to say something. I have a bad feeling about this lawsuit. Why do I have a bad feeling about this lawsuit? What's up, Be Nice? Good morning. Why do I have a bad feeling about this lawsuit? Because it's not only one, there's got to be like three or four out there that are suing PlayStation pretty much for the same damn thing. Shit. And so Sony wanted to settle by giving them codes and everything. Be like, yeah, here, we're going to give you codes, you guys. You guys can chill out. But I just said, hell no, we proceeding. Oh, shit. So let's start off with this. Let's start off with the news. And like I said, there's other places around the world that said, hey, Sony, we're coming after you. There you go. Let me paste this right here. And let's talk about it, guys. So let me zoom in because, U.S. judge rejects Sony's settlement over PlayStation game sales. Let's read about this. A U.S. judge in California has declined to approve a class action settlement with Sony that would have distributed 7.8 million in electronic credits to millions of users of the company's PlayStation video game consoles. Oh Lord, here we go. Sony had agreed to the settlement to resolve claims that it overcharged for digital games. I don't know why in the blue hell are you going to agree with this with another lawsuit in Europe, in Holland, right, in the Netherlands, sorry, in Europe and the Netherlands are pretty much the same damn thing. How can you guys settle? These guys, that's ammo for those guys. But hey, you got your lawyers, so it's cool. But all right. So, okay, let's keep on reading. Sony had agreed to the settlement to resolve claims that it overcharged for digital games, but U.S. District Judge Araceli Martinez Holguin in San Francisco said in ruling on Thursday that the plaintiffs had not convinced her with the accord was adequate. Of course, I agree with you right there, Judge, because if they're going to give them credits, that means they don't have to flex much money. That's the whole point. Martinez again described that the agreement as a coupon settlement, ooh, and said those types of deals are generally disfavored. Damn, damn, oh Lord, woo. The judge said the consumers who brought the case can file a revised proposal. Michael Buchman, or is it Butchman or is it Bookman? I don't know if I said it wrong. Sorry about that. A leader to the plaintiffs declined to comment. Sony did not immediately respond to a request for comment. The plaintiffs, who estimated the class size at more than 4.4 million individuals, sued Sony after its 2019 move to bar retailers such as Best Buy, Wow, and GameStop from selling so-called download codes for digital PlayStation games. God damn, I did not see that in 2019. Ooh. The lawsuit accused Sony of illegally monopolizing the sale of digital PlayStation games, which is 100% correct. Martinez argued in her ruling any updated settlement proposal should show how the value and structure of this settlement remain defensible. With an estimate of what individual class members will receive, she asked for examples of comparable cases and their outcomes. Oh shit. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. This is not looking good. She asked for examples of comparable cases and their outcomes. And the thing is, the thing is, the comparable cases that are going around are going to be pretty much at 2026, though. We have to do it one more year to see what happens there. In court filing, Sony said it was settling to avoid the further expense and distraction of continued litigation. The company denied any wrongdoing. Really? Of course you're going to deny it. Oh, you didn't do anything wrong, so that you went out there and gave them codes so they can go ahead and with those codes buy the games from you guys? So they can't have the codes and go ahead and buy it on Amazon? No, they have to buy from you guys, only from you guys? Oh, Lord. Okay. The settlement period covers eligible PlayStation game purchases between April 2029 and December 2023, according to court filings. The plaintiff's lawyers in a filing in December said they have invested about 13,700 hours in litigation, which began in 2021. They had planned to seek up about 33% of the settlement for legal fees, or about 2.61 million. You gotta pay them damn lawyers. The case of Agustin Cecil Kakuri at wait, what am I saying this? ETALV Sony Interactive Entertainment, U.S. District Court, North District of California, number. Okay, that's it. Okay, so, all right, got it. So, chat, I gotta say something. This ain't looking pretty. Aaron Burns, what's the crack, Louie? Well, I don't know what the crack is, because the only crack I know about is my butt crack. But other than that, I don't know anything about any other crack. Pause. Sorry about that, but you mentioned crack, so I can talk about my butt crack. Pause again. And I bet you chat doesn't care about my butt crack, but it's cool. No worries. Sonny did a lot of down shady things I played in the past. To be fair, why not sue? They deserve for it for lying and being greedy. Mike Johnson's not going to like this comment. Who cares? Oh man, here, man, Dr. Pony. Where is he, Dr. Pony? Scarlet Scarra says, "Who wants coupons?" I follow. Hey, hey, hey! I want coupons, especially if I get coupons to go eat my favorite restaurants. But here they use coupons, so we're good. They tried using that coupon crap, and it's annoying as hell. Yep. I miss the Battlefield campaigns. I do too, Mr. Glass. I do too. Mr. Glass says, I would love some croutons. Croutons. BB Money says, RIP PlayStation. Battlefield, let me see now. Hmm. Hmm. So, chat, like I was saying, though, this is not looking good. I mean, if the judge says this, she asks for examples or comparable cases and their outcomes. If she's asking for that, yo, I can send you some cases right here. Iman Burns, member for 7 months economy class. Thank you for that, sir, man. That is freaking amazing, man. Thank you so much, man. 7 months, that is fucking awesome. So, like I was saying, though, I can send you some info right there, Judge. I mean, if you need it, I'll send it to you. Just be, just be nice to Sony. Just be a little bit nice to him, kind of. I think. But like I was talking before, because I have proof right here. Right? I always talk with proof in hand, right, chat? Because that's how I am. So this happened in 2023, right? And right now it's moving up to 2026, like I was saying, which is Sony facing a 7.9 billion mass lawsuit over PlayStation Store prices. And like I was telling you guys, chat, they are fighting this. I mean, there's something around the world that's going on, but here we go. Sony Interactive SIE was sued last year on behalf of nearly 9 million people in the United Kingdom who have bought digital games or add-on content from the PlayStation Store. These guys are dealing with the same issue. And the last couple of days, like I was saying though, right? The Netherlands, I think it was like, when was it? A couple of weeks ago, I think they came out and said this. So let me see if I can get it. I think there's still one going around in France, but the one in France was about controllers. But let me see now. Here you go. Here's another lawsuit, like I said, over there in the Netherlands, and basically they're suing for the same thing. Sony faces Dutch lawsuit over artificial high PlayStation prices. Everyone is going after them for this. Everyone is going after them for this. I mean, they are not in a safe spot. And if the judge is asking for that proof, it's not looking good for them. I'm being serious, chat. It's not looking good for them. And like I said, if the judge said we're not accepting these coupon crap, I don't know what they're gonna do. But the only thing they can do is show me the money, baby. Start paying. Start paying all those users. And again, start changing your ways so people can have an option to go buy your games and not only in your store. That is fucking crazy. How can you do that to people out there? Like, yeah, we're not putting our games out there. Screw you. You want to get our games, you come get it over here. I mean, literally, it's like I don't know how much Amazon. What's the cut on Amazon? I don't know what's the cut on Best Buy. I don't know what's the cut on all these other places. But damn, that's crazy. It's like y'all don't want to give them a cut. But at the end of the day, Sony, you're losing money too because there's some people who actually want to go into a store, just buy a freaking code and go. I don't know what's wrong with that. I mean, I'm still trying to figure out what's wrong with that, but all right. But okay, Sony, you have your ways, you have your methods, and even though you get more money from that, but at the end of the day, I'd rather put in other stores where people can, have the option to pick it up over there. But the reason why you don't do it is because probably if they put online codes over there, right, they'll probably sit around for a while and people probably could buy them from real cheap. That's probably why. Yeah. On a side note, I play Halo Infinite all the time, and I've noticed that only 2% of the players have played the campaign. Only 2%? Wow, that's sad. Matrix says, Red Alert PlayStation removes 100 games. Wait, where? Where did they remove 100 games? Hey, Nini! Good morning, Louis Hope. All is well. God bless. How you doing, Nini? Well, Nini, I don't know about you, but you better start moving somewhere else. Start buying against someone else just in case, because Sony's got a bad lawsuit incoming, and it's getting worse for them. They had the balls to offer vouchers. Are you for real, Louis? Yes, they did that. Emma Burns, Sony did offer that. Sony did. They said literally, they told the courts, "Hey, listen, we don't want to deal with these proceedings, so what we're going to do this. We're going to give these guys, not coupons, but they were going to give these guys codes. That's it. Online codes for them to purchase anything else from their store." And the judge said, "Nope, nobody getting no shit coupons. We're going to proceed with this." And now the judge is asking to compare with other cases. And like I said, they do have other cases right now going through. And partly, that court case is going to move for 26 or 27 because now Sony literally is going to face a battle around the world. I'm not kidding you. Sony's going in a battle around the world. They're going to face over the United States, over there in Europe, which includes the Netherlands. So yes, they're going to have a huge ass battle right there. Well, I'm going to stay with PlayStation for the rest of this generation, and then we will see where I. Okay, that's cool, man. I'm just trolling you for a little bit, Anini. That's all. Don't take me serious, Anini. Sometimes I troll for fun. Don't take me seriously. Stay where you want, bro. I'm just teasing you. Hmm. SC David Cohen, what was your comment? Yep, but nobody can deny the great old COD campaign or, for example, the old Modern Warfare games and classic Black Ops games. Yeah, I know. Nobody can deny that. 100%. But Battlefield back in the day was really good. The campaigns were really great. I don't know what went downhill with that, but shit happens. I don't know. I don't know why they did that. 106 PS games and PS Vita games will be removed from PlayStation Store and a massive delisting to the Japanese PlayStation Store. Wow. That is insane. 106 games? No! Why are they being removed? Wow. Shit. With that many court cases, they're going to lose somewhere. The thing is, Emma Burns, these guys, listen, they're suing them for monopoly reasons. And they have a right to sue because, look, one of the things that I keep talking about is options, right? Is options. Like, okay, I want to go ahead and buy a game, somewhere, right? And if Sony does not give you that option, like say, okay, you cannot buy any digital codes in Amazon. You can't buy any digital codes in Best Buy. You cannot buy any digital codes over here. You're literally limiting the option to say, okay, I'm just buying it here. So they can put the price on those games on their store and they can play around with it and say, screw you all, you ain't getting this. So, not like you remember when I was talking about the physical thing, the physical versus the digital, right? Like, for example, Matrix is a great example. He picked up Anthem for only $3 one day. Well, if he went to the digital store, it was like 2025 in the digital store. So imagine that Sony had codes in the store, right, for people to pick up, right, a game that's a digital code or whatever. They pick it up, but let's say they find a digital code for $3. That's why Sony ain't doing it. But at the end of the day, it's kind of a bad gesture, like, okay, uh, let's silently, go ahead and not in Best Buy, not on this, just tell them we're not doing this and just let's keep it at the store. And by doing that though, people said, "Oh, so you're just gonna give us that option just to buy it on your store so you guys can do whatever the fuck you want with the digital codes?" Okay, we're suing your ass because that's a monopoly tactic. And it is a monopoly tactic because they're getting a ton of money right there. I don't know how much Best Buy takes. I don't know how much Walmart takes. I don't know how much is their take, but damn. Sony's gonna have to move the games to Xbox faster to pay for all those court cases. 100%. I agree. They're gonna have to start moving things around because, man, if they lose in court, it's not looking good. Because, like I said, they have a $7.9 billion lawsuit happening. They have that $7 million lawsuit, and they have that one that comes from the Netherlands. So literally, there is 3 lawsuits happening out there. Let me see how much the Netherlands is. Let me see if I can read it. Oh, the group maintains 1.7 million. Let me see. Here it is. It's not the first time it faces legal action. Alex Neo, over 30% cut of digital sales back in August. Wow, they get a 30% cut in. Oh, shit. Damn, 30% cut. And an attempt Sony to block failed in November 23, and this case is currently ongoing. It could potentially cost Sony up to $6.3 million It's $1 billion in damage, but okay. So Valve is facing a similar collector claim over in the UK, launched in 2024. The lawsuit claims that Valve has restricted price competition on Steam and is seeking 695 million in compensation. Wow, these guys are not playing around with these lawsuits. Also, face pressures over the App Store, from which, like Sony, it takes 30% cut from payments. In April, European Union issued 586 fine, and Apple did have to pay for that fine. Damn. So I guess even Apple had that problem, and Apple lost. Apple had to pay a fine, a big fine. So I think Sony's in trouble with this one because if Apple lost and Apple has way more money than Sony, oh shit, this is not looking good. This is not looking good. I mean, 2026, guys, for PlayStation is going to be one hell of an interesting year. It's going to be because if that court case, like I said, is going out there. Oh man, typical. It says because EA by the mid 2010s was beginning to focus too much on monetized multiplayer, like when the loot boxes became a thing. And that, let me see, and like what loot boxes became a thing, and boy, there was a lot of outcry and controversy over there. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. They stuck to that, which was insane. A lot in the let's say during the 2010s and 2020s, all these companies, like for example, even Ubisoft, a bunch of them decided to go for the loot boxes or stuff like that, and that was a big mess. That was a big mess. Microtransactions, yep, became a big ass thing. Darren, what's the settlement? Well, Darren, here we go. I'll go through it again real quick. So, uh, the settlement is, Darren, that's the other day Sony was going through a lawsuit in the States, and Sony said, hey, we're going to pay everyone with coupons, a monopolistic take in their store. So what happened was, they decided to settle and tell, hey, we're just going to pay you guys with PlayStation Store codes and stuff like that. And a U.S. judge decided to reject it. That's what happened. So she even described the agreement as a coupon settlement and said those types of deals are generally disfavored. The judge says the consumers who bought the case can file a revised proposal. And what's worse is for Sony right here is that she asked for examples of comparable cases and their outcomes. And Sony has two open cases over there, like I said, in Europe, which is in UK, I think it is. I think it's only in UK, and another one in the Netherlands. So they got two cases similar to this situation. So it's not looking good for Sony. It's not looking good for Sony right now. They're gonna have to put a big fight out there to see if they can actually win this. But what it seems is that even Apple had this type of situation for having a monopoly in their store, and they did not do well. I mean, they had to pay a big ass fine. They did. They had to pay a big ass fine. So it's not looking good. It's not looking good for Sony right now. It's not looking good. So that means this case is going to proceed. When actually, I think it was during this. I think it was when was it? It was a couple months ago. They came out and settled this by paying this. But at the end of the day, though, I always said Sony, y'all should have put this fight because you guys have similar cases open in Europe. And if you guys have similar cases open in Europe and you actually won this one, then the cases over there in Europe would have been like, let's proceed, but get ready because Sony has like a ammo thing right there or something. But at the end, it would have been a big, what's it called? A huge W for you guys because if you won in the US, that means you can actually win over here in Europe. But they decided to settle. Don't know why they decided to settle because when you settle, that means you're doing something wrong. When you settle, you're doing something wrong. That's what's happening. And the other court cases can pick it up. The other lawyers can pick it up and use that. Ask for ammo and said, hey, you guys settle over here. Why did you guys settle instead of fighting this? And so they will come around and say, well, it's only $7 million, not that much. But that's not the point. The point behind it is the lawsuit that's happening, which is pretty much the same lawsuit that is happening in UK and in the Netherlands. If you guys fight it off and win it, then the other guys can be a little bit actually scared and say, let's not proceed, or something, because, at the end of the day, Sony will win this. But they decided to settle, so which a judge rejected them. Not looking good. Not looking good. Would be funny as fuck if they lost. Oh man. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I don't even know what the hell's gonna happen if they lose. I mean, you ask me if they lose, where are they gonna go? What's gonna happen? I don't know. Because that's a lot of money they had to fork out. That's literally money they could have used to buy another studio, But hell, I mean, literally, it's a lot of freaking money. It's not 2 cents, it's a lot of money. Safa says, or hear me out. They weren't arrogant and greedy, they wouldn't be in this situation. 100%. I am with you there, Safa. If they wouldn't have been arrogant and greedy, they would have been here. Those are the words we gotta use. Arrogant and greedy, because that's what they become. They let that shit get into their heads. Like, yeah, we're Sony, we're number one, screw everything else, we're gonna do this. Really? But okay. Since all the lawsuits that happened around the world, like I said, there was the Apple one, which the Apple lost and had to pay a fine. What do you think these guys are gonna do? And be like, oh wow, Apple lost. Let's get a group of people and let's sue their asses and get some money. That's what they're gonna do. And man, that lawsuit is for six. How much was it? Oh man, that one hurts the most though. 7.9 billion right there. So the Sony must face a mass lawsuit worth up to 6.3 billion pounds, 7.9 billion dollars. Over PlayStation maker abuses dominant position leading to unfair prices for customers, a London tribunal ruled on Tuesday. Yep. So they're going to face that battle in 2026. Let's see now. Rachie says they could build a huge studio with big names on it and give them 8 years to make a Perfect Dark reboot. Ooh, Lord. Oh, Lord. What's up, Space Shot? What's up, Rachie? How you guys doing today? Darren, good morning to you, sir. How are you doing? But yes, guys, that's what's happening over there in Sony. I don't know what's going to happen to them. I don't know where we're going to go with this one. I don't know where we're going to head to, but it's not looking good. You know what's really amazing? That it takes people to sue to get courts to look at these stores and antitrust law, but the regulations are who are supposed to do this do nothing. But the funny thing is, you're talking about the regulators over there in Dutch. I mean, the Netherlands. I don't know what they call it, the Dutch thing, but yeah. But the regulators over there in Netherlands were the ones who actually put up the fight. But yeah, you're right. I mean, people. The thing is, they will take these complaints, and people have to start complaining to these regulators, and they have to look into it. Because look, remember one thing, Space Shot, though, there's a lot of companies out there, millions of companies that have storefronts, right? And probably they got some people complaining in there and everything. And so after they start looking, they decide, okay, let's put up a lawyer, let's go in and sue, and let's have a fight. Remember when people were blaming Xbox for the layoffs and what happened to Virtuous? Well, that was a lie. The truth, it had nothing to do with Xbox and Microsoft. That layoff was separate. I know that David Cohen. They always blame Xbox for everything. I mean, I saw an article today. I was like, what does this have to do with anything? I mean, I want to talk about this article tomorrow. I'm saving it for tomorrow. But damn, out of nowhere, they're pointing fingers at Xbox for something. I'm like, why are you guys bringing this up now? When you guys know that right now Xbox actually should better up those relationships over there in Japan. But okay, they decided to bring it up. But all right. We're going to have that one for tomorrow. So that way, or not tomorrow, on Wednesday, because tomorrow I got a doctor's appointment really early. So it's going to be a Wednesday thing. So yeah, let's talk about that on Wednesday. I don't want to get out of the bed, so I'm playing xCloud on my Steam Deck. Nice, Rachie. Don't get out of bed. Just relax, man. If you don't got nothing to do, Rachie, just lay down there for a while, man. Relax. Relax. Take that moment. Sometimes when the body says go for it, go for it. Let's see. 80s Cartoon says this could be a prelude. So that what would happen to Nintendo next? I also see some more losses in the near future. Yep, especially when they remove some things out of the Amazon. I don't know why they did that. But anyways, shout out to the 26 people here on the show. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. And also hit that bell. Yes, sir. Let's go. They are in the business of helping others make gains. Guess what? Business is slow right now, and they laid off mostly in their Aces team. But yes, I guess that's what was supposed to supply them work. Hmm. Hmm. That would be one hell of a live stream. Yep. But insane, 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 insane. I mean, literally, this lawsuit ain't looking pretty. Ain't looking pretty. And as Safo said, let me repeat what Safo said, which was pretty on the dot, man. Safo just killed it right there. Let me go see Safo's comment again. It was pretty amazing. She said, if they weren't arrogant or greedy, this would never have happened. 100%. That's a comment that I'm with you guys right there, with you, Safo, right there. But damn, they might lose the case, but I doubt they will have to pay that much. It will be adjusted. It all depends on how it goes, Osafo. It all depends because you got a mass $7.9 billion lawsuit. I don't know how's that gonna go. I don't know how's that gonna go for them. Plus a $7 million lawsuit over here, and in Dutch you got in Dutch lands you got another one too. I mean, it's not looking pretty. It's not looking pretty for them. There are three lawsuits on the way, and it's not looking at all pretty for them. I don't know who else is jumping into that lawsuit, but I guess other people around the world are gonna start jumping into it. But yeah, kind of weird. Because here's the funny part, though, and I get what you mean by the regulators, though, Space Shot. But during the ABK case, that should have been brought up, and that should have been slammed right there in the ABK case. It should have been brought up because they wanted to call Xbox a monopoly. They should have said, "Well, you got a monopoly store, so what are we doing?" That should have been brought up so regulators can actually look at it and make Lena Khan look like an idiot. And even though, I love Lena Khan because she's hot, no, I'm just kidding, pause. But at the end of the day, though, damn, y'all should have looked at that too. Because if you want to call a company a monopoly, looky over here. It looks so beautiful. PlayStation Store being monopolistic. Yep, there you go. All right. But yeah, 80 cartoon villains, I see that happening to Nintendo. They keep removing things from their store. And because of the brick situation, they're being sued. Yes, but the FTC lawyers were just focused on Microsoft and not the industry. They didn't even know the industry, and the judge kept making that clear on the primarily hearing. Okay. Yeah, I mean, they wanted to, of course, because it was so easy on that. And not only that, they wanted to focus on getting a win over this thing, which, of course, they didn't have any arguments. All the arguments were Sony. But if you're going to present the information, though, you got to say, hey, you're calling us a monopoly, but you guys over there in your storefronts have a monopoly when we don't. Mr. Kima. There you go. Mr. Kima. Brazil could be another country that joins the lawsuit. Damn. Class action losses can be lame. Sony pays out 7.0 across 4.4 million players, not even $2 store credit to each player, and the whole thing goes away. Maybe the judge agrees. No, the judge said no. They rejected it. Judge just rejected it. That settlement, I don't know when that. Let me see. Hold on. Let's look for that info real quick. Let me look for it real quick. All right. I think I found it right here. I think it was a December thing. 2024 approval from the court. Oh, here we go. So yeah, here we go. So this is what happened. I got it right here. Let's go through it because I have fun with this stuff. I really do enjoy it. Let's go through it. So this is what happened in December 2024. I remember I talked about this a couple months ago. Just remember when. So it says right here. Let me switch the screen so you guys can see with me too. Let me zoom in. A 7,850,000 settlement has reached a result for proposed class action lawsuit that alleged that Sony Entertainment maintained an illegal monopoly over the sale of digital PlayStation games, forcing consumers to pay super competitive prices. The proposed PlayStation settlement submitted on December 13, 2024 now awaits preliminary approval from the court. If approved, the settlement would compensate approximately 4.4 million people in the United States who purchased certain through the PlayStation Store. The deal looks to cover who bought more and more video games in 2019. Let me see where it is. If approved, as eligible members with PlayStation Network, there you go. If approved, the Sony antitrust settlement will provide eligible class members with PlayStation Network account credits. That's what they want to pay for. PlayStation Network account credits. And so the judge 2 days ago said, fuck no, you ain't paying it with this, with coupons. That's what the judge said. And they rejected this settlement. Yep, they rejected it. They rejected it. So the distribution would occur on earlier. The April 1, 2025 court document says, although the deal must first receive final approval from the court, and all appeals must be resolved before the class members can get their settlement benefits, a date for final approval hearing has not yet been set. And so the judge said, hell no. You guys are screwed. Oh, I don't know if I read the on the right side, but yeah. Let me see. Let me do this again. If approved, the Sony interest settlement with PlayStation Store credits. Right there, guys. And so the judge now said, nope, you ain't paying with this. We're still battling this out. So what's crazy is that the judge told the other ones, hey, bring me some more proof. And when they bring these court cases, the judge will say, okay, let's go. Let's go. Yep. Let's prolong this case. Let's battle it out with all the other court cases. So Sony's going to have a worldwide battle in the courts because of its monopolistic way. David Cohen, yeah, but ABK deal did very well because Microsoft did keep their promise about ABK games being everywhere, not just Xbox, which is a fact. That is what ended up being true. ABK games will remain multi-platform, which is a good thing too. It's more money. Sony just sell the movie rights to Spider-Man back to Disney, and then you can pay these settlements. Laugh out loud. I don't know if they're gonna pay that much money for Spider-Man though. I don't know on the PS Store, but if they are being anti-competitive with it, giving $2 store credit, which you could only use it by buying something and paying more, is a terrible settlement. The thing is, Space Shot, they wanted to settle this to try to move away from it, but you cannot move away from this when you got 3 more battles occurring around the world. To be honest, that was the easiest thing ever for Microsoft to say, not dissing them, but they know going exclusive with Sony would have killed it. They need to stay on top, not kill the golden goose 100%. Because here, I know a lot of people sit there and debate, right? They say you should have made Call of Duty exclusive. It would have gone out there and battled all this out. But the question is, and Microsoft is right for asking this question. So you have consumers, right, on PlayStation that buy this game like crazy. They buy this game like crazy and consume a lot of money into it. Why should I lose these consumers when they paid this much money into this? Let's say one guy pays $1,000. Why am I going to lose it? You know? Remember the PS3 other OS lawsuit? I got sent a damn check on a postcard for $4. What, Safo? You only got $4? Damn. Damn, Safo. Well, Safo, at least you got $4 though. I mean, that was probably 2 Cokes in the soda machine. I don't know how much Cokes are in the soda machine now, but damn. Holy smokes, Safo. Damn. Just $4. Man, they, phew, Jesus. Holy smokes, Safo. Man, Safo, you've been through a lot, Safo. You've been through a lot. Safo's been through a lot. She has been through a lot. But yeah, I mean, like I was saying though, like a lot of people wanted Microsoft to keep COD exclusive. But like I'm telling you, why would I want to lose these consumers who are spending this much money? And that's when literally Microsoft figured out, we're like, man, they make a lot of money from this game. Why don't we start doing the same thing? Why don't we start sending our games out there? Why don't we start doing all this other stuff to bring more money in? Because at the end of the day, this only works with money, not by fanboys or people out there battling out saying, well, Xbox is the best or PlayStation is the best. Well, these fans, probably out of 10, eight of them, let's say six of them are buying the day one, and the other four are waiting for the games to be on sale. So, hell, or let's say five and five, half and half. Because I'm going on with the PlayStation situation, it's probably half and half too. Not even half and half. It's only like two or three people that buy exclusive over there. Shit. Snooky Jackson, good morning to you. How are you doing? I agree, games are better quality, being multi-plat. Heck, that main desk can focus on optimizing for every platform, which is better than nothing. 100%. 100%. As long as it brings in money for them to deliver more games, I'm happy. And that's what they got to focus on. They got to get the money because, look, I keep telling everyone this, right? Um, what is PlayStation being sued for this time? They're being sued for the PlayStation Store. That's for the monopolistic way of PlayStation Store, which a judge rejected it. A judge rejected it and said, nope, you guys can't pay with store credits. You guys got to pay with coupons. You guys got to pay money. So now the judge is asking for more proof, and now these guys have proof because there's another court case happening in 2026 over in the UK, and there's another one in the Netherlands that is happening too. So it's not looking good for Sony. There's three cases battling this thing, and Apple lost one and paid a fine. Collector shout trying to get Detroit Become Human removed from Steam. What? Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Crazy stuff, crazy stuff. But yeah, this is what happens, guys. Let me go post this again so you guys can see it. Since you guys are not dropping in the channel, I have no problem in showing you what has happened. Right here. All right, here you go so you guys can see it. So yeah, like I was saying, US just rejects Sony settlement over PlayStation game sales. So that's going to continue on going, guys. It's going to continue on going, and it will be a big battle. It will be a big battle. They're going to fight this on UK, Netherlands, and the United States. So the judge probably will say, oh, so there's some court cases happening. Okay, let's move this to see what happens, and let's fight this all together and see what gets done. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So it's not looking pretty for them. It's not. What's up, King Webb? Good morning, King Webb. How you doing, brother? What's up, King Webb? How you doing, man? What's up? What's up? What's up? How you doing, King Webb? Hope you are doing good. Collected that trying to Detroit become. Oh dear Lord, Rayoid, Sony better put away some of the Ghost of Jate money then. Sony gets out in all the time, all the lawsuits. Yeah, they do. They do. I don't know why they has. I don't know. Sony, you know what Sony should do? Sony should have the Nintendo lawyers. They're probably, probably get a win though. But damn, those Nintendo lawyers are probably highly expensive for them. Oh, the slander. I had to go in with the slander. But yes, guys, that's what's happening over here, and it's not looking pretty. I don't know what the heck is going to happen, but it's not looking pretty for them. It's just not. I don't find that it's going to be a pretty thing for them. 10 cent Linda buying PlayStation. Yes, sir. I already talked about that. It's right here. It's right in the description below. I got all those losses open. We have one in the UK that's coming up in 2026. We have one over there in the Netherlands that's happening too. But yes, let's have some fun. Let me go see if there's other places around the world. PlayStation being sued for PlayStation Store. Let's go see how much is there. Let me see. Sony faces class action lawsuit. PlayStation Store. In the Netherlands, that was the Netherlands one. Let's see now if we can get another one. Because man, now I'm looking. Now I'm digging. Let's dig, chat. Let's dig. I'm gonna do something and see what other places are getting sued by the same damn thing. So the piece of official price is February 2022, but this was for the Netherlands lawsuit. This is the US one already talked about. Forbes 7.9. Soon we have PlayStation 9 million people in the UK. Wow, but that's 9 million people in the UK. Damn. I know that some 9 million people in the UK. So they win this settlement. They get a chunk of change. Safo, get in that settlement, Safo. Get in that settlement. Hurry. But that loss, not settlement. Sorry about that. So yeah, there's only like three places that are doing this. Let's see now. Okay, we alleged Sony Network, California law, which okay, that's the California one. Like I said, I'm digging, guys. I'm digging to see if I can find some. But right now, there's three. There's the states, there's the UK, and there's the Netherlands. Just three places right now, as it seems. But yeah, yep. Oh, and it's 1 billion for the Dutch lawsuit. 1 billion. Oh shit. So now, literally, this thing is up to almost $9 billion. Oh, this ain't looking pretty. Let me see. Lawsuit restore prices. Let me see. This was okay. Same guys, yeah. So it's only three places, guys. It's only three places that are suing Sony for that. Just to let y'all know, as of now. Maybe there could be more, but it's out there, chat. It's out there. It is out there. They are suing their butts. Now it's not 9 billion yen. It's 9 billion pound. No, no, wait. No, it's no. It's 7 points. Hold on, I have it right here. It's $7.9 billion in the lawsuit and 6.3 billion pounds. 6.3 billion pounds. Yep. So it's not an easy lawsuit, guys. Whew. I don't know how they're gonna survive this one. But if they got to pay a fine, it's going to be a big ass fine. I don't know how they're going to survive this one. Like I said, they have the Netherlands one, they have the UK one, and now the states said, nope, rejecting the proposal. And the judge is asking for proof. And if these guys bring that proof, that in the Netherlands and the UK, they're going through the same lawsuit, the judge is going to say, okay, let's move it up to over here so we can fight it out together, see what we can get. That's what's going to happen. No way, PlayStation can win all of them. How dare PlayStation? But Bungie, not, oh shit, Rayo, they ain't getting shit from Bungie. Damn, Bungie's messed up. They sell Bungie, they probably get like 1 billion or something, or probably 500 million. This Bungie's in a big ass mess. Because I mean, even Destiny is not as popular as it was. Sony trying to sell it was a huge mistake, anyways. It would have established precedent with admissions of guilt. There you go, Safa bringing in the heat. A ton of multiplats are exactly the optimized or the smooth development process. Yes, sir. Maybe instead of buying exclusivity, Sony should have invest in law firm. I thought the EU was after them after the ABK case. Nope. It looking like Xbox can buy a PlayStation Studio in October now. Laugh out loud. Damn. What? Why would you want? I don't want Xbox to buy PlayStation. No, baby money. Don't say that. I don't want that. Even though if they do, we'd be like, yeah, we want. But trust me, it's gonna look messy. PlayStation worth $50 billion. Microsoft can buy a PlayStation with their petty cash, with their coach coins. Yeah, they can go out there and buy it, but they don't need it. They don't need it. Fantus Archer, he says, Sony probably wishing GTA 6 will come save us. Oh man, look who's in the building, guys, and I was expecting him to come by today. Legendary Yobi! First of all, Legendary Yobi, hold on a second, chat. We gotta do this because this is what we do on here. When it's someone's birthday, we gotta say, Happy birthday, Yobi. Happy birthday, my boy. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Yobi. Man, Yobi, I hope you had a beautiful birthday, man. I hope you had some fun. I hope you had some pizza. And if you did make a party, make sure you had them candy bags. Because if you didn't, then it wasn't a party, man. Seriously, man. Hope you had an awesome birthday. How you doing, Yobi? What's up? What's up? He says, at a job, today I'm cleaning the store. I have you up on the TV at high volume. Oh, sorry about that. But I guess put that shout of the happy birthday. Oh, I hope your boss then gives you a bonus right there, right? How you doing, Yobi? How was your birthday, man? Hope you have a lot of fun, man, for your birthday. Seriously. I was expecting to come by. I was like, man, Yobi better come by today so I can sing him a happy birthday song. Yes, sir. How was your birthday, man? Because I know I don't tweet that much on Twitter these days, but hey, I'm always happy when they come by for me to sing. But yeah, Phantom's Archer, I mean, look, GTA 6 will do what it do, but at the end of the day, though, I don't think it's going to protect Sony from what's happening. I mean, right now, all these companies are looking out for money, and for you to go out and give out not only 7.9 billion over there in the UK, plus over here in the Netherlands, give 1 billion out too, plus give $7 million. I mean, shit, that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money for them to give away. Like here's for you, here's for you. Shit. Of course, it's legendary Yobi's birthday, Mr. Glass. It's his birthday. It was a couple of days ago. I saw him put it out on Twitter. So yeah, I had to sing him that song. Sony said to their investors, they expect their income growth to be halved. Last year they pocketed 2.8 billion. The next year they have it will be 3.2 billion USD. Oh man, it was yesterday. Nah, we are closed today. They fired the cleaning crew, so I took over the damn. More layoffs, man. Man, I'm starting to get tired of hearing layoffs. I mean, when are we gonna get some good news? Stop with the layoffs and stuff like that. Bring in good news, some good news, guys. Shit. Come on, world, give us some good news. Stop with this layoff stuff, right? Shit. Sony, it's not bad. That's not bad if you're Sony, but it's slowing off growth. It's not bad, but dude, even though they're growing that profit though, but damn, you got to shell out all that money. That's a big punch in the face, though. Let me see. Yobi says, B Day was super chill. Thank you, Louis. I worked. My boss and crew sang me happy B Day, so I just chill, went home and relaxed. Just happy to see another day, bro. That's good, man. That's good. It's always good to see another day. I don't think GTA 6 will be the last hoorah of story games. Younger brother are ignoring these games and playing Fortnite, COD, Minecraft, Genshin Impact. They are all come. They are the up and coming generation. Yep, but they'll probably play GTA because GTA is a really big talked about game. And trust me, once they get their hands on GTA, we're like, wow, we never played nothing like this. Because man, that's what happened to us back in. Remember when GTA 3 came out on PlayStation 2, man, and Xbox? Oh man, did that GTA 3 come out on Xbox? I think it did. But remember when those GTA games come out? Oh man, we had so much fun with that shit. It was hilarious. We talk about everything, especially when you picked up them girls. Yep. I think people are going to be surprised when GTA 6 doesn't catch GTA 5 in terms of unit sales. I think it will. I have a feeling I think it will. I think it will because you know why? It's a very, very popular game. And not only that, I mean, Space Shop. Out of all games we've seen trailers are out, GTA has been the most watched trailer. I think in the video game history. I'm saying the video game history. I think it's the most watched. I'm not kidding you. I mean, if I look for it, let me go look for that shit. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, here we go. Let's see. I'm looking for the most watched video game trailer on YouTube. Hold on. There it is. There it is. So I just typed it in Google. Most watched video game trailer in history on YouTube. The Grand Theft Auto 6 GTA trailer won It's the most viewed video game trailer on YouTube, breaking records with over 90 million views within its first 24 hours. It also achieved the most likes for a video game trailer, surpassing 9.1 million likes, according to Guinness Book of World Records. So GTA 6 was the most watched trailer. So let me go see how much it actually has in total. This was in 24 hours. So this game is really fucking popular. It's insane how popular this game is. So the first trailer got in total 263 million views. 263 million views. Just that trailer. And if it did 90 million in 24 hours, shit. Now I'm talking about the first one. I'm looking right now at the official Rockstar one. Let me see again just to confirm. Yep, Rockstar Games. It had officially 263 million views. The second trailer only had 125 million views. But the first one was 263 million. So yeah, I don't doubt it's gonna sell. That game will sell. And not only that, you're talking about the game that's on the top 10 list every single month, and that is GTA 5. That never fails. GTA 5 is always on the list, it never fails. I think people are going to be surprised. Let me see. It will be successful, of course, but GTA 5 will be the all-time team leader. I don't know. I don't know if they did because look, the thing about Rockstar is, I always say this: Rockstar never disappoints. It's weird when you find a disappointment at Rockstar. And for me, their biggest disappointment was releasing these GTA games like they did the last time, which was GTA. What was it? The remakes or remasters of the old GTA's, right? I think it was remasters, right? Those ones didn't do as well. But the thing is, they never disappoint. Like for example, if I sit here and talk to you about Red Dead Redemption, I can sit here and talk to you for like 5 or 6 hours just about Red Dead Redemption. Because in Red Dead Redemption, there's so much things you can do, so much cool stuff that, like I said, it's kind of funny though. I played Red Dead Redemption during COVID era, finished it, right? And then like 2 or 3 years later, I was watching videos on Twitter, on shorts and everything about Red Dead Redemption 2, and I was like, man, I gotta play this again. So I went back and started playing it again. And let me tell you something, I wasn't disappointed playing it again. I actually had more fun the second time. And now I'm waiting for the patch that is coming out for consoles. If they actually do deliver on the patch, to go back into it and replay the game again. Because that game never disappoints. I mean, it's one of those games that never disappoints because there's just so much things to do in Red Dead. It's funny as hell. But younger people who are now hitting up to 18, 25, yeah, but Spatial, you need to understand that even though those young people are there, but still, there's young people in there, but still in the top 10 games, usually in the top 5, GTA 5 is there. Not only on PlayStation, also on Xbox. It's everywhere. I mean, GTA 5 is a huge, massive. It's going to be impressive. I don't know. I don't know the first month that they're going to do, but along the way, I know they're going to sell a lot. They're going to sell a lot. GTA 6 going to pass 3 million sales in two. I think it will do more, baby money. I think that game will probably sell 10 million copies. Actually, I'm glad kids nowadays are not attracted to Mortal Kombat and over the top violent games. And oh, Rachy, you won't believe. You listen. These kids play Call of Duty, bro. So if Mortal Kombat comes to dot again, they will go play Mortal Kombat. Then we will have to see how they deal with the GTA Online. But listen, if they make the GTA Online thing, it will sell. Trust me, it will sell. People love GTA. It's a game that's kind of hard for to say it's not going to sell as much. But one other thing you got to understand though, GTA 5 sold much because they kept updating it, and not only that, they also kept adding new stuff to it. So if they keep adding new stuff, it will sell. It will sell. Will they make it part of GTA 6, or they would make separate it? They will try to do two versions, and that scene will kill it off. I don't think it will kill it off though. Because listen, if GTA trailer got 200, what was it? What was the thing I said? 236 million views. just in that trailer alone, plus 125. I mean, like I said, GTA is one of the most watched videos on video game history. I'm not kidding you. 90 million views in the first 24 hours, 263 in total after a year. God damn, people are waiting for this game. This is the most waited game out there. I'm not kidding you. They are waiting for this game. Not only that, people also made a meme about how we looked back when GTA 5 came out. It was pretty funny. There's a reason there's no Fortnite 2, no Minecraft 2. You can have only two GTA Onlines, and they're aren't going to kill us. I think, you know what I don't think? I think they're going to merge that online to the GTA 6 online. I think they're going to merge it. I don't think they're going to kill it. I think they're going to merge it. They're going to merge it or do something or update it. That's what I'm thinking. GTA 5 sold a lot because on PC it could be modded. Well, I mean, if like I said, they're gonna take their pace, right? They're gonna release on console first, down the road on PC, and once they do on PC, that thing is gonna sell and sell and sell and sell and sell. But yeah, you don't need a Fortnite 2, you don't need a Minecraft 2. All you gotta do is keep on updating. It's kind of like what I said about Destiny a long time ago. The Destiny should have been always Destiny, and just keep updating the Destiny instead of making a Destiny 2. You know, it won't sell 215 million. It could, if it's really that good, special. Because look, we can. Here's the thing, though. We gotta wait till the game comes out. And once the game comes out, we gotta see how it goes. You gotta see how the trajectory goes. It all depends on the trajectory, how it goes and how many people are gonna be there. But remember one thing: the most played game out there, top 10 always, and it literally is always on top five, is GTA 5 online. That seriously, people just play the hell out of that game. Let me see. Eventually, like Fortnite will also be free to play. Eventually, the online piece. I don't think GTA Online is free though. What you're telling me, what I'm telling you is there will never be a GTA 7. I don't know. Listen, by the way they sit and develop, I don't know if I'm going to be alive by GTA 7 coming out. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be GTA 7. I don't know. How much GTA 5 sold it in day one? It didn't sell that. I think it sold a lot, but GTA 5 got more popular because of its online. After the online came out, man, that was just ravishing everywhere. And that's because, remember, Red Dead Redemption had an online, so GTA 5 decided to go online, right? And it did really well. Exactly. Maybe when we were 80. Shit. I mean, look, it was 10 years to develop GTA 6. Pretty much. It was 10 years. In fact, I don't know how long it took, but damn, it took them a while. Jesus. And now we're getting GTA 6 right now. And probably by 2036 or by 2040, we're probably going to see GTA 7 or by 2045. And I'll be like, what? Let's say 20 years from now, I'm 41. I'll probably be like 60. I don't know if I'm going to be still alive, though, in 2064. I don't know. I hope it comes out early so I can get at least one GTA in me one last time before, I decide to retire from. Well, I will never retire, but damn. God damn. God damn. That will make a lot of money though. Shit. I know that game is gonna rocket like crazy. Reggie says GTA 6 will sell with its graphics alone. Oof. And not only that, the story and everything they're adding to that game. Because man, we went through a lot. I mean, I sat here and did like an hour thing, just going through everything that they have. They're going on forward with that. It's going to be a live service moving forward. I don't know about that though. I don't know about that though. How about that? But chat, listen up. And I'm sorry I had to cut this short. But the crazy one's gotta go. I gotta go to a meeting at 11:30, and it's in the other side of town. It takes me pretty much an hour to get there, but I have a meeting exactly at 11:30 today, so I gotta be there. So I remember tomorrow I will not be here because tomorrow I gotta go to the doctors and do some testing, right? So chat, like always, before I go, tell me what you've all been playing. What you've all been playing, chat. What you've all been playing. I would love to know. What have you all been playing? I would love to know, chat. Seriously, I would love to know. Crazy Louis at least is faster than Elder Scrolls 6. Yep, that's true. Elder Scrolls 6 is another game that's been going out like crazy. It just doesn't sell units like Minecraft. If GTA was at tablets and all those places, it would have probably sold. Oh my god! I think GTA is only available for consoles and PC. Let me go check that out before I make some rubbish. Let me see. GTA is on tablets. Yes. Oh, Grand Theft Auto is on tablets though. I did not know. Oh, it is then. Okay, never mind. While GTA isn't directly available on Apple App Store or Google Play Store, guys, can be played through cloud gaming. Oh, okay, could be played through cloud gaming services. Okay, but it's not available in Apple stores or something like that. But if it was available there, oh man, that would have sold like nuts. A lemon dirty pizza, Louis. Have a blessed day. I'm playing Halo Infinite, but yeah, chat. Remember, won't be here tomorrow. I just finished Callisto Protocol and the DLC good game. Didn't get the respect it deserved. I like Callisto Protocol. It was good, but it wasn't like, wow. I was expecting it to be scary, but no. There's a game called Ready or Not. I gotta try that game. Because I hear a lot of people talking about Ready or Not. I gotta try that game. People are talking a lot about it. But yeah, I had to cut it short because I gotta head out to a meeting. If I didn't have to head out to a meeting, it would have been up to 10:30, but I have to head out to a meeting. I gotta go. I gotta go. Because if not, I'm gonna be in trouble. But I gotta head out, Chad. I gotta head out. It's gonna be crazy. He is coming on PC. Yeah, but a lot of people talk about Ready or Not. But yeah, and Chad, sorry I had to cut it short. But yeah, that meeting I can't miss it. It's a bunch of things we got to talk about. It's not a Call of Duty. Oh man, that's cool. Gotta try it out. Gotta try it out. eBay shopping for a Mac. Laugh aloud. No, Safo, you're shopping for a Mac. Safo, Safo shopping for a Mac. Sunless on zero. Charles Amanda. How diver's too nice. Nice, 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 nice. But chat, like always, thank you all for hanging out with me today, man. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. I love you guys today. I love having this good conversation. But just in case, though, if it all depends on tomorrow. If I come back early, we will go live tomorrow. We will go live tomorrow if I come back early from the doctors because I guess if it's like at 8 a.m., it's probably like a 2 hour thing. So if it finishes at 10, I will be here and I'll probably set something up. I'm gonna check out what the times how long it takes. So I'll set something up real quick and go live and talk to you all right? Depto First beta all weekend. Nice. How's the beta, Matrix? Is it good? Because I love Depto First. I can't wait to play Black Hawk Down. I know I'm gonna have fun. But again, chat, thank you all for hanging out with me today, man. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. I love you guys to death. Thank you all for super chats and memberships too. Man, you guys are the best. Seriously, you guys are. Love you all. Really do. So, chat, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also hit that bell so it can tell you when XBI content comes on. And guys, have a beautiful, and an awesome. What's up, TJ? Good morning to you, sir. Awesome Monday, and as always, I will see you guys on the Xbox International Podcast at 7 p.m. ET with Soundblow, the Big Plume, and Silent Cypher. And on Fridays, if they invite me, if they don't, XPI in Espanol at 7 p.m. ET with Elvis, Eliasita, and Metal Berserker. Because I'm cheap. Yeah. Safo, you're not cheap. You're a smart buyer. That does not mean you're cheap. Trust me. Don't you ever call yourself cheap. Never. If you actually get it for a good price, that means you're a smart buyer. Some people go nuts and spend thousands, but you can get it. If you can find it for a good price, go for it. All right? 7 p.m. ET, like I was saying, expand Espanol. And last but not least, good morning with Crazy Lou Gaming when I send the signal out over there on Twitter X, Blue Sky, Discord, and YouTube. And that's why you gotta hit that bell so you can know when the crazy one comes on to talk about what's happening in the gaming news world. Have a beautiful day, y'all. And just in case, if I don't see y'all tomorrow morning, then I will see you guys on Wednesday on Good Morning with Crazy Lou Gaming. Bye, y'all. Have an awesome one. Remember, wait for the signal.